Hello everybody. So I just wanted to jump on here today just to kind of tell my story. So I am a single mom of 4. Just like everybody else, I've had my struggles. Everybody has a past, everybody has a story. But I just choose not to let my story define me. I started a business back in 2018. I attempted to start a business and just doing what I love. I love hair, I love makeup. I've always enjoyed that since I was young. Since I was in middle school, doing all my friends' hair and makeup, getting them dressed and picking out their clothes for formals and just 15s and stuff like that. That's always been something that I've been so passionate about. And I knew I wanted to pursue something in that industry. So after watching so many makeup tutorials, mostly from Let's Do Makeup, she was the first person that I started watching. You know, I was just like, I can do this. Like, this is something I can do. So I decided to start, and I did start doing some lives and stuff like that on Facebook. But again, a single mom of 4, I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't want my kids to be running in the background. So I kind of felt stuck. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I am my biggest critic. I make up so many excuses in my head. I know what I want to do, but my excuses, I let them hold me back. And so I stopped doing all the videos. I had so many makeup subscriptions that I had gotten based off of Let's Do Makeup that she had recommended. And so after a while, I just kind of let it slip. I let it slip out, and I ended my makeup subscriptions. And then I was just like, okay, what else can I do? What is something else? I need to make sure that I can be financially stable for my kids. And so I kind of got into drop shipping. So I changed my Simplyglamrus from my makeup tutorials to a drop shipping company. And I went on and I found all these products that I liked. I spent money on opening a website and all this stuff, and entering all the inventory. And after a while, I realized they're too late. I felt like I was at another dead end. It was literally in the beginning of the quarantine. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, oh my God, like, am I going to have a full-time job still? Am I going to be able to support my kids, pay my bills? Like, I was so stressed out. And I was outside on my patio, and one of my neighbors was walking by with her kids. And mind you, I've seen her so many times, but I'm very like to myself. Like, I moved from Garland to Carrollton where I know nobody. And so it was just, I never talked to anybody. And so she came up to me and she was like, hey, how's quarantine going? And we literally just started talking maybe for like 10 minutes. And we're just talking stories. And she tells me about this business. She was asking me about work and stuff. And I told her, oh, I'm still working right now. I don't know what's going to happen later. But right now I'm still able to work, but from home. And she's like, I work from home too. And she starts explaining what she does. After about like 10 minutes of talking, we went about our day. And it just hit me. It's like, this doesn't just happen. Things like this don't just like fall into your lap. Like, it's time for me to stop letting fear stop me. I guess I was so fearful because of my prior attempts, and it's just like something always seems to be a dead end. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I just was like, you know what? I'm going all in. And there was an investment, so that's what I was scared about. And I did have savings. You know, I had my savings, and I was like, I don't know what to expect with this quarantine. I really need to have my savings for an emergency. But something just told me, just do it. Just do it. Invest in yourself. Like, you have to take the chance, or you're just going to be stuck in the same place that you're in. And so I did. I texted her and I told her, how do I sign up? I'm ready to do it. So I signed up, And I was like, okay, how do I start? It was the whole, like, I like to do things exactly by the book, exactly how it's supposed to be. Like, I like to do my research and everything else like that. So I was just like, what do I do next? So that's where our relationship started. And to this day, she is such a good friend. And that is what I love about this company, is literally you're not just business partners, you're not just like coworkers or whatever. Like, you're literally built a family. All these ladies have been so supportive. We have a whole group where we just, root for each other and congratulate each other on our success, and we just all hold hands and do it together, basically from a distance, of course, because the whole quarantine. But she is like one of my best friends now. Our kids love each other and play with each other all the time. And they literally cry, like, oh, can we spend the night? Or can your kids come spend the night? It's just been such a blessing. Not only the relationships that you gain, the family, the friendships, but the business itself. Like, you literally make your own hours. You do whatever money you want to make, you can make. It's the time that you invest in it. And the great thing is, I'm still able to keep my full-time job and still do this. Everybody is literally, especially during the quarantine, on their phone all the time. Like, why not make money while you do it? It's so simple. You do have to put in work. I will say that. You do have to put in work, but it's simple. Everything is so simple. It's all vegan, nature-based hair products, skin products. Everybody does their This company has been so good to me, and having that extra income and just knowing that you don't have to worry about how you're going to pay your next bill, or what happens during this quarantine if I lose my full-time job, what am I going to do? I get to spend time with my kids all the time. On the weekends, I'm working, but I'm literally out and about with my kids making money. Like, who could ask for more? I just want to bless anybody who is in need, how I was in need. The way Kai came to me and saved me at that moment, I want to do the same. I want to keep it going. So if anybody is interested, even if everybody's going to be skeptical. I was so skeptical as well. But again, you can't let the fear stop you from investing in yourself. If you're willing to put in the work, it's gonna work. So I'm here. If you have any questions, you want to know any more information, feel free to just DM me, comment on this video, whatever. Just reach out to me and we can just talk stories. I'm willing to get on calls with people. I can bring Kai in too. She can tell you her stories. Like, let's just make something happen. This 2020 has been a pain in the ass. Let's make it better.